time around, but it won't matter. He does have the Tidebringer hit once again. We'll have a look at the side lanes as well. Of course, top lane, you're going to have Erika and Yang against Fishman. Of course, it's Mirana as well. You talked about the Slider Mirana combination. It does seem very, very potent, assuming you can get those initial stunts off with the Slider, but never mind that, because bot lane is where the first blood is going to happen. BAB and Frisk going to be able to find XCJ. John, no.
Quick blink timing, maybe an Echo Saber on top or a Mask of Madness. It can just unfold very quickly from that point.
Yeah. Fishman. Chase here from Erika. Nice little glimpse back from Yang. Fishman slowed up now. Thunderstrike not going to make it easy to get away, and eventually Erika just going to chase him down. Even with the sprint up on the Slider, it's just not enough against the slow of Erika.
Just a little bit too much coming out. Overstays is welcome and is forced back. Nice kill to pick up there for the side of Vici. 1-3 start for Vici. Looking good already.
Dispose is there. God King, he's going to try and fight here against Frisk, but there is a lot of damage being pumped down with the Whirling Death. They are not going to have enough. XCJ could try for the chase, but Frisk, he's going to be just fine. He does have his self cancelled.
Yeah, does manage to work his way out. Still, the action across the map definitely in favor of VG. It's some room coming out for White Album to shove in mid, but it's a Kunkka trying to push. It's not the quickest thing. It does feel like Fusion's gonna have to wait a little bit more before getting aggressive, although boat's out.
Oh, mid lane, they've got the puck. XM. No way out of that one. Had the phase shift, but couldn't find a way to use it. Mid torrent naturally, and they do take
more durability and able to front line there. Erika, the armlet's still a ways off. They are trying on White Album.
I mean, they're trying, but it's a very lackluster attempt here. Double damage rune. Going to be denied off here by Victoria. That may have cost him his own life, but the team is right behind him to try and help out. Victoria, he'll survive for now, but a nice chakram out from BAB. Going to secure the kill as the glimpse back from Yang is back onto Fishman. And this Slider probably not going to survive through this, as they do take him out. 2 for nothing, the way of VG Gaming. The only positive being you denied the double damage, but life. Earn charges probably not going to be enough either. He'll survive on 20 HP as now BAB. He does cop an arrow, but there's no follow-up damage. White Album already committing the boat. Won't have enough for the timber. They're still trying to chip away, but now White Album, he's going to be chased down. Coil will be there to lock him down as a static storm, even being dropped right on top of his head. And they will secure the mid-Kunkka. BAB just keeps going onto Victoria. They do at least find the timber. Victoria will drop as they go for a bit more. Onto Erika now, XCJ. He does land a Starbreaker, but it's not going to mean much.
Target down heroes with a Corrosive Haze. Just kind of melt them. That will soften up BAB quite nicely. And does yields away from the combination. White Album just kind of flaking poke and tag. The Orchid is up on White Album as well, but you need to see that on someone.
XCJ going to be caught out once again on that Dawnbreaker and will drop very quickly to Erika. Not a very good game whatsoever for the Dawnbreaker thus far. You know what, John? In fact, hold that thought, because Fishman's on the chase now with this Moonlight Shadow, but Sentry Wards are down, so they've got the vision. Fusion, do you really want to force this fight? BAB's right here. Fishman, he is going to get caught out. Static Storm is down to zone the rest away. Solar Guardian is going to fly through, but Fishman is already down. They'll keep trying to fight. Frisk at least does drop to XCJ, but he will die immediately, and that's a dieback on the Dawnbreaker. 15.5 minutes in, and look at Yang. He's chasing for a bit more now. White Album barely getting out of vision. Max Glimpse was available, but they just did not have the wards to give the vision over on the Kunkka. White Album still sticking around for that 16-minute power rune. Arrow is going to land onto the Disruptor. It's not worth his life. Yang is still running, still fine. Eventually does drop. White Album, he'll try for the TP play up, and the Yule Scepter's there. BAB's got him. White Album's gonna drop. You find a Yang Disruptor, but for your mid Kunkka, it's just not the trade.
No.
So Vici, I mean, they got a top tier 1. That's about it, though. They wanted some kills, and they're not gonna find that. Nothing really else gonna come out of this. Frisk? I say nothing comes out of it, John. XCJ gets caught out top lane. Boat is going to fly in from White Album. They have at least found the Dawnbreaker already, and now White Album, trying to save his buddy, is going to pay for it, as even God King shows up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 1 by 1, single file formation. Fusion. Ironic, John, with a name like Fusion, they went 1 by 1. And Fishman, he's gonna drop as well. Triple kill for Erica. We've all done it, John. I don't want to sound harsh. We've all done that before, but you
A
know.
little bit of creep cutting out from God King at least. Yeah, I am very curious about one thing. If you could, and I want you to take a look at the upper left corner of the map. Why is Flyby's courier? I'm sorry, White Album's courier up there with a Hyperstone?
That's a good question, John. Fishman is going to
What
catch out
is it
Yang
doing
on
there?
Disruptor, and Yang is going to go down. Meanwhile, bottom lane, White Album does end up dropping, John. There you go. The courier.
Sending his courier home.
Well, there you, some players don't know how to micro couriers, Jonathan. Leave the poor man.
Nah, I think it was being chased. He hit it in the tree line and just left it. Well, high ground begins. Erica, I mean, he's got the safe damage. How do you kill this guy? You just don't have the damage.
Fishman, he's going to try. Look at the damage just from the Chakram alone. Solar Guardian in, but is it going to work with the Aghanim Scepter? Fishman, he'll survive for now. Maybe they can try to turn it. God King, meanwhile, in the backside, has been caught by the Dream Coil. It is not going to work. Fusion, they've got to run. There goes 3. Victoria XCJ, they call. They've had enough. The game's over. It's a full team wipe. Vici Gaming proving to be way too strong for game number 1. I think with the drafts, John, like, you look at the laning stage of Fusion, the only lane that worked out was the mid lane. That was the only lane that worked out for the side of Fusion, and with this kind of draft, it can't be like that. Like, the off lane...